Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the White County versus Dawson region game. Right now, the stats for us are 5-8, and in region we're 1-4, which is okay, pretty good. And Dawson is 9-4 with a 2-2 in region. And also, sorry for the audio; it's like cutting in and out because of renovations. Well, with 2 minutes already on the clock, Dawson has already scored. It was a little hard to see who scored, but someone on Dawson scored. A good block by Jocelyn Pace, our goalkeeper, who is usually really good at keeping up with keeping goals out of the goal box. Great, Lindy. How are you?
Hey, for our friends watching, my name is Robert Lundy. One of the AP teachers here at White County High School. And Kenzie's a little nervous, and she's really up here to PA announce in our press box. If you didn't know it, the press box at White County High School in the football and soccer stadium is being completely gutted. So we are sitting up here in drywall dust and empty rooms. We have to make everything's going to be sorted out in about 2 weeks. So we not only have a new announcer, the speaker, but we also have security here. So anyway, let's see if we can get out of this hole. Kenzie, maybe we did.
The Warriors are definitely trying to keep that ball out of their side of the field because they definitely know that Dawson is a pretty good team and this game is going to be hard.
Talking about White County, we got a 5-9 record, so not a winning record, not what Coach Walker really wants. But we does have a younger team, only 3 seniors, but Randy Evans, Emma Wyndham, Cooper Weaver, a young team. Dawson County on the other hand has a
Looks like they have a 9-4 record, which is the complete opposite of us.
yeah. So, but still not insurmountable. Let's see here as Dawson's looks like it's out on Dawson, going to be White County ball. Um, some offensive notes here. Kenzie, tell the audience about what Dawson County looks like on offense. Some notable games.
Well, they had a 10-0 win versus North Murray and a 7-0 win versus Chestatee and North Hall. And that's definitely a really great record with getting all those points and not letting any in the goal box.
Yep, the White County Warriors not as high on offensive output, but certainly no slouches. We did some of our best offensive games. We had an 8-1 win over region rival Chestatee and a 6-0 win earlier in the season over Stevens County. The troubling thing is the low scoring games for White County. Yeah, we got a 0-8, 1-5, 1-8 loss. So all of those things, we're going to have to keep scoring high, whereas Dawson seems to consistently score high. Let's check out the defense now.
Well, Dawson has multiple clean sheets with a 7-0, 4-0, and 5-0 in many games. But White County also has good defense. We gave up 5 to 8 goals in multiple losses, and we definitely see that Dawson has a more stable defense and fewer heavy losses. But we saw in the Lumpkin game last week, 2 weeks ago, that our defense definitely fights to keep that ball out.
So definitely looking at this off the air. You see a set piece here. Good set. Oh, that hurts. Sophomore Jocelyn Pace. Goodness, she had it in her hands and
Well, she was definitely fighting to keep it out, but ultimately still went in, which is not really what we want. But, you know.
It looked like it slipped out of her hand. She secured it, then did one like the classic double catch, and then it slipped out, and then it was just an easy tap in for the Tigers. That makes it 2-0 here, just under 9 minutes gone.
Yeah, if you didn't know, 0 in soccer is nil, not nil. Or wait, nil. It's nil, not nil, which I didn't know that. I thought it was just 0, but apparently not.
Recognition ceremony here at halftime of the White County Middle School Girls Mountain Region winners, champions, and some Dawson here and then that's going to happen halftime. Also halftime the boys from the middle school who were runner-up in the Mountain Region division. So really proud of those kids from the middle school. They worked hard on the championship for their school and a first runner-up for their school. That was just
Right, they had an amazing record with a 10-0, losing no games at all. They
That's
do have an
crazy.
amazing keeper. That was Wyndham with the slide tackle on Dawson. Looks like it's going to be a
Corner kick.
corner goal kick. Corner goal kick. Yes. Nope. Corner kick. A good try for a goal by Evelyn Knight, but looks like she fell down.
She got tackled.
Tackled. Looks like she got tackled, which is mean and not good. Ooh. A goal for Dawson, leaving the score at 4-0. Or sorry, 4-0 with 21 minutes left on the clock.
We are finding ourselves in a hole, and also finding out that Dawson has the record that it does. A lot of offensive firepower on the positive side of the ball. get the ball a little bit down the pitch, but unfortunately went out of bounds. It was want to see the Williams get on the opportunity. Nice save there from Dawson and Page. Got just about 16 minutes, 16, 24 minutes. That looks like we're going to see here another corner kick. Play called or at least in mind, and see how accurate they are and if how they can defend. Got a one-on-one situation here. Can Pace save it? Oh no!
Now we're going to be 5-0 with 13 minutes left on the clock.
Can Pace make the save? Oh, it just goes past her on her left side. That's going to put Dawson up 6-0. With our first shot on goal there by senior Emma Wyndham, but unfortunately for us. Ooh, we dodged a bullet just then. Our our keeper Jocelyn Pace went down low, had to go to the ground to save it, and it got out of her hands. But thankfully one of her colleagues bailed her out, and we're going to have a goal kick here by the Warriors.
Okay, now we're in the second half after the halftime a was recognizing the middle school soccer teams for their championship winnings. And now White County is the score is 6-0 with Dawson having a pretty heavy lead on White County, but we're still fighting. We gonna make it out. For a score update, we're currently 7-0 with Dawson still in the lead with 34 minutes left to go. And the ball has definitely been dribbling back and forth between teams. White County's really starting to fight for the ball, keep it on more their side. But Dawson's definitely making it a hard fight. Dawson is very offense heavy this game, and like last game against Lumpkin, White County is very defense heavy. Despite the challenges from this game from Dawson, they're definitely keeping up that momentum, fighting for the ball, and making sure that it does not go back in. It's going to be an out on White County with a Dawson throw in. That was a good keep out from the goal by our goalkeeper, Jocelyn Pace. And now it's going to be a good kick into the field to hopefully make a little play for the White County Warriors here. Maybe we can fix the score a little bit. The White County Warriors are looking to build through the midfield and create some space, while the Tigers are definitely staying organized offensively and not giving up many opportunities or giving. Both of these teams are definitely staying disciplined in their positions. A lot of back and forth movement here in the second half, and White County's definitely fighting harder to keep this ball. That was a good attempt by Emma Wyndham. It's going to be an out on White County with a Dawson throw in. Wyndham really fighting for the ball, pinballing it back and forth between Dawson and White County. Hopefully this will be a good stop, good block by White County there. Hopefully our goalkeeper can keep up the momentum. That was a good stop by our goalkeeper Jocelyn Pace. Dawson has come out strong today, capitalizing on their opportunities and maintaining control for a lot of the match. Their offensive pressure has really made the difference so far. Rather, White County is continuing to battle, showing resilience and determination as they look to close that gap between them. There's still plenty of time left, and they'll be looking to build momentum here in the second half. You can see White County currently trying to push forward and create lots of chances for the team to take on opportunities to hit it inside the goal, while Dawson is staying composed, working to maintain their lead and control the pace of the game. Alexis Kelly with the kick in. Oh, no, looks like that's not going to be Kelly. That's going to be Captain Emma Wyndham with the throw in or kick in. Kick in. The set pieces are a really big factor today, with Dawson's corners and free kicks have been pretty dangerous, and you can see why their scoring has been so prolific. They look for those quick throws and the near post runs and the late runs at the far post. Classic tactics that are keeping White County definitely on their heels with a 7-0 lead with 16 minutes left on the clock. Dawson controlling in possession there, but an out on White County with a Dawson throw in. Looks like that's good opportunity for an attack there, but lots of White County definitely surrounding them. No one really to pass to for Dawson. Hopefully we can get it out of there. Good kick by Evelyn Knight down the field. Hopefully White County can take advantage of that opportunity. And another goal by Dawson County, making the score an 8-0 with 14 minutes left in the second half. It was a good attack on the goal, but a even better punch by the keeper. You can really see the teamwork here with the strong communication between defenders, and they're trying to stretch the field and open up lanes. But watching the wings, Dawson is very active there, and White County working hard off the ball. The midfield battle is critical right now, and set pieces can be a big factor here in these final minutes. Even in a game this one sided, there's still plenty to watch. The midfield battle between the two teams, the positioning of defenders, the timing of runs, and just the creativity of the attackers all make for an exciting game. Dawson's ball circulation is smart and efficient, and their defensive line stays compact yet flexible, and their communication is definitely spot on, while White County continues to chase the ball, trying to disrupt Dawson's rhythm. But the visitors are composed, moving the ball with intent and exploiting every small gap. Every moment is a lesson in teamwork, strategy, and fundamentals, all coming together for Dawson. A free kick by Evelyn Knight, number 7. And Emma Wyndham fighting to keep that ball. Emma Wyndham has really been on the ball all night. But with none of her teammates around her, there's not really much she can do with these plays she's making. Gonna be a White County throw-in. Looks like that's gonna be Evelyn Knight with the throw-in, down to number 3, Angela Lozada. And Lozada with the throw-in, hopefully down to Evelyn Knight to make a play here. White County fighting for the ball. Looks like that's gonna be a throw-in for Dawson. A great save by White County's goalkeeper Jocelyn Pace. Hopefully with a good down the field so they can make a good play here. Looks like tonight is going to be a hard loss for the White County Warriors, putting them 1-5 in region, and Dawson in 6-5 in region. The final score being 8-0 with Dawson winning. Stay tuned for the boys' game, which I will also be commentating, and hopefully better than I did the girls' game. Mackenzie Cooper.
And Mackenzie, we just had an unfortunate first game with the girls. Give us like the 10-second recap because we want to forget what happened.
Well, really quick recap is that Dawson played a lot of offense and the Warriors played a lot of defense and ultimately resulted in a 8-0 loss.
Yep, that pretty much sums it up. Now, moving on to the first game. Kenzie, we looked at a couple of stats from Foot Sports, a couple of stats from Max Preps, and it looks like what we're seeing is the Dawson County Panthers have the lead. Hang on a second, pulling up my notes here. Yeah, Dawson right now in the region is they're 6-4. Actually, on the season, White County's 2-8-1. So let's talk a little bit about the offensive units from both teams.
Well, White County currently has a 6-2 win versus North Hall, but they got a 0-3 loss versus East Forsyth and a 1-4 loss versus Chestatee.
Yeah, that
So
whole win was probably our best offensive output. So how would you describe our offense?
I would describe it as a very consistent or very inconsistent.
Yeah, sure. And over on the Dawson County side, so they've actually been a lot more consistent. They have had some nil games where they didn't score anything, specifically against Chestatee and the local powerhouse, regional powerhouse, I should say, Johnson. However, that record says that they are a little more balanced. Balanced, but what?
But not elite offensively.
So I think it's safe to say what we're looking for an upset tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Call that an upset. Dawson is definitely a playoff contender, whereas our guys might not be looking at playoffs, probably aren't looking at playoffs, but we certainly are good enough to play with Dawson. We certainly held Johnson.
To just one goal and really put our guts out there. So let's see what we can do on defense, and if we can get a few by on offense, maybe we'll see an upset. How about it, Mackenzie?
I'm thinking yes.
So for our friends at home that are watching, you're not going to get game audio because of the new setup in the press box right now. They're gutting the press box, so I haven't had the ability to run my audio out the window. So we're just going to knock off for a little bit. It'll be quiet, but if you're watching White County soccer, that means you're wanting to watch White County soccer. And we'll keep watching. We'll occasionally add our 2 cents, although it may not only be worth 1 cent. We'll do what we can.
What we're looking at right now is that Dawson County is a lot more defense better than White County is, with 22 goals scored and 20 goals allowed, while White County is at 21 goals scored and 36 goals allowed. So their offense is really almost identical, but there is a massive difference between their defense.
going back on Kinsey's point, renovated press box, White County allowed 36 goals this year. Dawson allowed 20. Um, that's a big margin. Um, that's a big margin. So our guys, oh, see here, we got this possession down near the goal. Our guys have to work for that. John Moore does a nice deflection. Had to work out of them offensively tonight. Both teams look fairly structured if I'm not looking play. And you might say there's a
Slight lean towards Dawson in the possession time, but maybe that means Dawson's just a little more settled. Um, what do you think, Kinsey, about the key for tonight?
I'm seeing a lot of the game really coming down to defense wins first because offensively these teams are nearly identical, but their defense is a huge difference. But as we're seeing right now, White County is definitely keeping up with their defense.
Yep.
shot on goal and a nice save by John Moore. That ball came in arcing nicely, trying to bend it in there, but the senior keeper snatches it away.
You're muted. You're muted. You're muted. Oh, spaghettios. Oh, spaghettios. Sorry everyone, we're currently having technical difficulties. Sorry everyone, we're currently having technical difficulties. Sorry.
Now try it. Now try it. Now try it.
Now, testing, testing.
So, are you hearing anything?
So, okay, testing, testing.
Okay, I'm talking. I think I just found a mistake. Sorry.
Give me 1 second.
This is an input too.
Testing.
Okay, so
Does that sound good?
Test. We're good now.
Okay, Kenzie, I had to go return a golf cart. Update me.
Well, we had very bad technical difficulties.
I can hear that. Sorry for our few friends that are watching for that. But we use these soccer games sometimes to train folks and also to learn what to do and sometimes what not to do. But I'm glad these kids are working hard. I'll give them a shout out real quick. So other than Ms. Cooper, I do have junior Lauren Havlin and sophomore Emma Lundy. Sophomore Caden Howard, junior Caden Howard, my bad. And sophomore Jolyn Morris on camera. So anyway, I want to shout out these kids as we just sneak up to 15 minutes left in the half with a 1-0 score favoring the Tigers.
What were you about to say, Lundy?
What is a smelly? What's a smelly one?
You better call again, Lundy.
Okay.
I was messing with you.
No, Lauren, do not go get the student magnets.
I gotta love my stupid
Yeah, it was that their camera surround input. Does that make sense?
But it was also.
It wasn't. I mean, because on that, like when you see on the audio, it has like one cue, and it wasn't pulled down, so even when the mic was off,
What?
and I had them unmuted, it was still keeping it on. So one person needs to.
Okay, I've had this since middle school.
I never said it.
Also the things.
What?
Where 20.
Oh, you gotta fix this. Type 14.
You're supporting my lady.
Well, we have 68 viewers now.
Sorry, 60.
I feel bad for them.
Are you sure it's not like?
Hayden, shut up.
Well, one of them is this computer.
Okay, so it is 6.
I'm gonna kill him.
See, Lundy, she likes beating.
So, brief programming note. Later on this week, on Thursday, 5:55, we will be live streaming the last of, well, not the last, but the third to last varsity home baseball game of the season. The Dawson Region High School Girls will be hosting the Dawson Region High School Girls. They will be playing the Warriors will be taking on, I don't know who actually, I need to look that up. But that will be just the third to last game. Then there are a few over the break, and then we'll come back with two more, as senior night being in 2 weeks from Thursday. You know what you're saying, what you're going to say, you say, well, look at that. All right, say something like that.
It's a really good save by our keeper, John Moore.
Ooh, he kicked it. Why he wasn't kick it? Okay. You know how nerdy I am. Oh, goodness.
I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what?
So I didn't do it. Cole did. Changed out some speakers today. That these are speaker drivers. These are the things, the biggest speaker. You want to mess with somebody? Put a big old magnet over their computer or over their phone. See if you can pull that off. See if you can pull it off. Then you can. Twist it up. You can do it. You got to like so there's not as much surface area. You can do it still. Shut up.
I keep zooming.
It'll close the fire out of there. I'm gonna do something with these. I don't know what. I'm gonna do something. I might take a big old Superman.
Yeah, you got the Superman of magnets, Lundy.
They'll just throw away the magnets now.
I mean, hey, if you don't want them, we'll take them.
I'll take them.
I need stuff to put on my fridge.
Those don't go in the fridge.
All right, so do this. Go back to ChatGPT on the
I'll
right.
make it go in my fridge.
And tell it to take a look at the game now. Hey, take a look at the game now.
Their observations like goal, a tactical pattern, or momentum shifts. I can provide commentary.
Yeah, I just want you to check the live stream real quick. Quit fussing at people. I'm gonna do it.
I can't actually see live streams directly or watch video feeds.
You did it a little bit earlier. It got a screenshot on there. It looked that up. All right, I'll do it. We are 10 minutes to the end of the first half of the boys game, and I'm playing with some massive magnets, so I'm happy.
You can tell.
Yeah.
So,
let's see here. What can we move with these magnets?
you can move Jolin's big head.
I don't think that'll work. Got metal in her head.
You can move my face.
Good gosh almighty.
No, literally, I have braces.
Oh.
He said you can move Joel's big head. My glasses ain't magnetic.
It's a joke.
Good gosh almighty.
Every day I'm hustling.
Is that right, Lou? It's a weird
You know what?
relationship.
I felt it. Mine's bad.
Every day I'm hustling.
I know what this is, right? So my back, shoulder blade is just popping like crazy, and I swear I swear I'm not.
That is awfully loud.
I'm doing it in my head.
Let's ask Mr. Tippy. Lauren, was this all I had, or did I have two more?
That's definitely not. You guys gave the other two to kids. For sure.
You're not being a
You're
jerk.
so ridiculous. This is probably about the needs for all your sisters. I see this is probably about the needs for just our.
So I pulled these out of the practice computer. What should we do?
I didn't know what it was.
Give our fans an update.
That's actually what we're gonna do our group. You want it to survive, you come just separate. The mom has to be with like 20 pizzas.
It's almost a pizza.
I know. If this
Sorry, I like
was
pizza.
soccer or baseball, it would help. I mean,
When he says he likes pizza, I mean, he literally likes pizza.
here.
That's kind of like the only thing he really wants to eat.
It's hard to
Other than that.
manufacture that.
So what's like y'all's number one pizza place?
Hmm?
What's y'all's number one pizza place?
Mama normally goes to
Huh?
Little Caesars. Mama normally goes to Little
Yeah,
Caesars.
she's over there.
Why do they call Trenton Trent instead of Trent?
Why do they call Trenton?
Well, like, why is it like on his like montage thing, edit thing that they play before the game? It says Trent Redman, and on the score sheet it says Trent Redman. Why do they call Trent?
Because he wanted to be called Trent.
I made a bit about his.
Let that go.
You missed that.
Are you really trying to get it?
Yeah,
that's what I was trying to
But I was trying to see who's pull it straight off.
Achoo.
Keep your husband pull it off. Yeah. I'm having fun. No, this is a corner kick.
And here comes a corner kick from Dawson County. Let's see what they can do with their set piece. Maybe sneak one past our goalie. In the bend, don't break defensive world we live in right now, neither defense has really bent that much, and neither of them have broken.
What? Do it. Hey, do I have any alcohol left? Emma?
Do you want to go fill it up? Dad, I have my water bottle. You want to fill it up?
No, I'm still for Emma.
It might smell a little weird.
That's okay. I smell a little weird right now. It's been a long day. Okay. My wife and my daughter told me a couple months ago, was it month or was it last summer, that I had smelling. And then I told them that I sort of wore the same deodorant that I wore since. Yeah. I mean, not the same stick, you know what I mean? It's the same brand. It was Old Spice anyway. And so they said that I had developed a tolerance to it. I said, no way. And so my wife bought me a different brand. Dove. Yeah, like it's
Wow, one
maybe this can happen. You wear a deodorant for long enough. No, it's been 25 years now. Maybe they're just tired of that smell. But
Number one, Chug Lord.
what is his name? Oh, okay, I got you, Chug Lord. It's your Chug buddy.
Charlie Lundy. How did you fat, Charlie?
Oh, look at that. These are opposites. Look at that. Why are you doing that? You should mess with this. This is fun.
Kicking a ball as hard as possible.
Don't get it on the computer, you hear me? Do not. Don't get it on your phone either. It'll mess up your phone.
Get it on the computer.
No, shut up. This is kind of fun. This is kind of fun. Yes, that's how magnet they do it. And then love each other very much. Okay.
Sorry.
Stop it. That's all right.
You're magnet hogging.
Call me a magnet hoe.
You're a little magnet.
I don't think you can say that to your
Kids,
dad.
he's such a magnet hog. You know, he hogs all the magnets and he never wants them to have children. That is just, that's discriminatory, that's big.
Doesn't he have like 2 to 3 children?
What?
Doesn't he have like 3
He
children?
doesn't support magnet rights.
You don't feel it?
Hey, Lundy, I identify as a
Yeah,
magnet.
that's the private one.
You're so
Cool.
Hey, Lundy, I identify as a magnet.
Huh?
I identify as a magnet.
Is that right?
He's not gonna look at you then. He's scared.
Yeah, are you reverse polarity?
No.
That's a new thing.
I'm just kidding with you. I'm a straight white man.
What if we drop these on my head right now? Can we really?
Inland. You can hit over there. No. I was making an announcement. Anyone who wishes to play with some really strong magnets, come on to the press box.
Oh, hey, I'm not playing magnets.
You have done it. You can play the magnets in half.
You can get some real winning like that.
I mean, I'll probably walk around.
Jolene, do you know how to turn your English filter? Do you know how to turn your English filter? Yep. You turn that over.
You know how to do that? That's crazy.
That's great. Thank you.
Alright, how am I doing on the junior? Shoot,
You know anything about softball?
No, wait.
my niece plays softball. I can do some
I
softball.
don't know about this.
Okay, well, it's very similar. I could, if you get a little more zest and pep in your voice, you can get paid to be a softball. Okay? Yeah. $30 a game. But if Davis is doing 2 games tomorrow night, he's getting $60.
Sounds like $60.
Yes. All right, here we go. Senior Matt Byrne goes down, and that Matt Byrne goes down the sideline, sends it to that guy.
That guy, huh?
Oh,
that guy stripped in the
senior
face.
Matt Byrne with the long stride down the pitch, but then gets knocked down.
That was
I knew I saw that.
it was a little quiet. You know, you want a full. If you're gonna do it, do it. Oh, shut up. I can't say No, Angel, no, Angel, no, no, Angel, no. Mi hijo, no.
Why are you just saying mijo? No.
Mi hijo is my son.
You have a son?
Well, I'm saying that about Angel, who's Hispanic. He's not my son, but sometimes I call him my son.
Wow. How many children do you have, Lundy?
Biologically that I know of, 2.
No, I meant like in total.
And, good. Gosh.
Hey, Lundy, I think it did something.
All right, that's the first half. Say it. That's the first half. Do it, Kinsey.
And that is the first half. On the scoreboard, currently, we have a 1-0 with Dawson in the lead, which is a much better improvement than the girls' game, who was at halftime 6-0. Yeah. So we're seeing a much better improvement from the boys this game.
We'll see y'all in about 10 minutes.
All right. We're on stage. All right, I'll say something.
It is halftime. Woohoo.
Y'all want lights or no lights?
I like it.
You like it? You like it dark?
I like it dark.
I don't care. I'm probably just
He likes it. He likes it.
We're gonna split the power magnets. Well, didn't that impress it? Oh.
What? I can't see out of the trickles.
Still.
Yeah, she did something.
I think because these
What is that?
hold my back speakers. See, you can pull that off. Just share it off. You can pull that off.
Try it. I know, yeah, I'm gonna grip in my hand and hold on to, they're so wonderful. I'm more doing that, but she can't hold they're out of what speakers?
Dawson speakers and baseball field.
Oh, those kind of, that's some heavy duty. There's this place in Dahlonega that builds carburetors for race cars, and they have some magnet that goes in that carburetor that each one comes in a box.
Yeah.
Well, because if they touch, you can't get them apart again.
I believe that.
Each one's it's in its own citterized with grate. I don't play anything. No. Yeah. One's 575.
Don't act like you're not impressed.
Oh, wow. Thank y'all for doing this tonight. I wasn't sure if it was scheduled or not, and with the whole thing with the middle school and Miss Collier's daughter, she wanted to be on.
I'm gonna schedule something for Tuesday, Wednesday, and maybe Thursday, but just half days. Because I don't know, you can get set up in the hospital.
Yeah, no, you can't.
So, yeah, just half days. Go out in the mornings, and then half the morning, or maybe one day, and then the next day go out in the afternoons, and the afternoon, and then the next day we'll see if we want to fish some more, and then we'll decide when we'll come home.
Sorry, easily entertained. Let's do something. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do something.
His best friend, who's like a brother, is in congestive heart failure.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he only has like 15% of his heart working, and they have been planning a fishing trip.
Like high school. and we
Stuff
still
always
like that.
comes up. So
So
I told him
13.
last week, I told him, I said, you need to get with Sonny and plan this sooner rather than later. Yesterday, he ended up in the hospital. So luckily, they got all the fluid off his lungs and everything. He's going home today, but Helen said get it planned. So they could do it
But
on
we'll
the
put in an internal defibrillator, he doesn't want to, but just laying in bed, his heart was like 102 just to keep up. Because it's at like 15% capacity now, so.
You don't, you never want to. You don't.
So y'all gonna go this coming up?
He is.
Yeah, April on the 13th, we're gonna go to Panama City.
We're going on a cruise for spring break.
And then we're, Saturday, we're gonna go to Florida.
No, that's right. Spring break's not the cruise. That's in July. That's in July 4th when the school's closed.
Gotcha.
Spring break, we're going to Florida. And
We are
then
going
we're going to Tampa and then Kissimmee.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, so this is your, you said it's your half brother?
No, they grew up together.
Okay.
So like his brother. He's actually closer to him than his real brother is.
A lot.
He lived at their house for a while.
We grew up on a chicken farm, so it was very rare that friends come over and spend the night and then never came back again.
Yeah.
Because if you spend the night Friday night, Saturday morning, Mom woke you up for breakfast and let's go to the chicken house.
Mm-hmm.
And he came and spent the night one time, and about 3 weeks later, my mom was like, "Son, does your mama know where you're at?" "Yep." Oh, he stayed for like months. He stayed at the house. We just kind of.
His mom's house was always so structured. I mean, he growing up, she was my manager at work.
But yeah, we had chicken house.
I stayed at her house because it was structured. My dad was strict, but my mom was not a structured person at all. But his mom and dad worked. You did. You knew what you were doing ahead of time. This is stability. It's something a lot of
Kids,
people need.
kids especially, everybody needs it, kids especially
Yeah.
need it.
We got 4 minutes if you want to throw another song out there. You don't care. And just speak for the kids playing. I'm so glad they recognized That's fun.
It was, I don't know that the middle school has ever done that. Okay?
I don't know that they've ever gone that far.
No, it's a train school play.
Yeah, it's Trent played all the grade school and everything. That's one of our things about. Yeah, anyway, stop. Don't help me.
Well, maybe that'll mean some brighter days ahead for Flores.
Yeah, when these kids here in middle school now get to high school, they'll be unstoppable.
Yeah.
Especially the little one, what's his name?
Oh, you're talking about the ninth grader. He's on the gym.
They call him Chihuahua.
Yeah, he is amazing.
Oh my goodness, that kid's got some feet on him. I still looked at the ball after the player and then on his
Just
other
right.
side.
He's hard to play. He plays so good. I love watching him. Yes.
There's Venus. See it right there, girls? See that star? It looks like a star right there?
Yeah.
That's a planet. This time of year, it's always out right there.
I see it. Right there.
Yeah.
In fact, let me try something. Let's go on, it's gonna work tonight.
Zoom in on it.
Done on Mars, and I got when Mars was visible one night, but that was on the roof. This, and I think the closest I ever got with Venus one time is that you could see just a little bit of something that you thought, maybe that is a planet. But let's see here. Hang on.
Yep, there you go.
Put that plexiglass, it's not like this clear.
There you go. Let's see. Hang on, let me. Yep. There it is.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm so hungry. Let's see. Are you sure it's something here?
I brought you something to eat. I need you to play twice.
All right, say goodbye to Venus.
Bye, Venus.
Emma, you see it? Yeah. Oh, listen, little turd. That's cool. I don't care who you are. Okay, Mackenzie, let's make this
Okay, Roland.
a great half.
Yes, we have 5 viewers.
Shut up, Lord.
I mean, because last time
No.
we were wondering how
Go, Emma.
he called me Lord. There was a coffee down there.
Yeah, she was.
Okay, friends, we got about a minute till we kick off this second half. I guess, Mackenzie, the keys are going to be the same. Play good defense. I mean, you're only down 1-0. Play good defense and see what happens.
You are so right, Mr. Lindy. And if they just keep on pushing like they're pushing, this is going to be a really good game. Not like the girls' game was, but the boys' game is going to be good.
Okay, let's move past the girls' game. Of course you got it.
Okay, how you doing?
What's that? You are. Why are you so cool?
All right, all right, you want to switch to tight and I take one this time? House.
Every time you use it, you just have to say something about the AGD choice. I'm going to give my magnets to the science department. No.
Hey, we can use them for science Olympiad. I know you're so excited for that.
I'm so excited.
Hey. We didn't even get above 6. The one thing we won, they took away last year.
Say again, the one
The
thing you
one thing
want?
we won last year, they took away this year.
What's the part?
Okay.
Yes. Closer.
But I can't see.
before I had the fire reset. And we're off. So the last game, sorry, my daughter, who's one of the students, came up and bugged me. The last half honestly seemed fairly even. I'm just hoping we can, that was a kick, come out on top this time around. As the goalies have switched sides, you'll notice John Moore's on the right side of your screen. All right, so I know that's called the back line. I know that these are midfielders. I think those are strikers. All right, so the Warriors did bend a little bit there on defense, but rallied and seemed like senior Matt Byrne came in to kind of knock Dawson off their game here, and we just had that goal kick from our keeper. That's Byrne to other Byrne. Jockeying for position in the middle of the field. Now, off to the midfield goes White County. A favorable bounce. that Carson Ward who's 20? Carson Ward going to tap it back to the younger Byrne. Byrne's going to send it. Keeper just going to dive on that one. Keep things safe out of our hands. Okay, so this is where if I knew soccer well, I would say why Mr. Byrne did that. Say Mr. Byrne, Luke, the younger brother of Matt, right? I don't know why he just felt like he had to take that shot right there. Dawson's going to send it down to the opposite end of the pitch. Or Luke Byrne and Angel Herrera smartly send it out. Oh, we're going to get a card here on Ryland Cantrell. No, just a foul. So we're going to get a kick here. Penalty, not a penalty kick. Is this a penalty kick? Penalty kick from about the 30. Good hit, good header, but in the wrong direction. Luke Byrne's going to inbound here. He was going for Carson Ward. Carson, though, does manage to get around him and try and take it up the pitch. Oh, wow. That was an impressive goal by Dawson. I'm trying to catch a number there to let you folks at home know. They have the white jerseys. That was number 10 for Dawson. Check that. That is, sorry, you can hear my pages rattling. Oh, gosh. Well, I don't know their names because I can't find their roster, but 10 had a great assist from someone and just perfect timing to send it to the left edge of the goal. That one hopefully won't be too much for us. It's just 2-0 with plenty to play, 33 minutes left in the second period. But going how tonight has been going does make you a little worried. It's certainly a bigger hill to climb for White Coat. Yeah, that was Oliver Lechuga, but White County within 60 seconds scores a goal. McKenzie, I was looking for it. I was pulling up the name of the Dawson player, Matt Lechuga, that just made the other goal. Within 60 seconds, White marches down the field. I'm trying to check with our spotters up here in the booth if any of them saw who made the goal.
No.
We're failing you fans. Ravens, do y'all know who made the goal? We are a failure. McKenzie, I'm taking away 100% of your pay. Wait, you don't get paid. Okay, well, so somebody for White County scored a goal, and we're going to have to look back on the tape at that one, but it's a whole new ball game again, folks. It is 2-1. I was just getting the words out of my mouth, McKenzie, about how the hill was getting steeper to climb. It was a 2-0 deficit, and then what happens?
Unknown player.
Unknown player, yes. Oh, my goodness. Right now, his grandmother is probably watching and hollering at us.
Definitely is.
That is the most action we have seen here. Oh, wait, somebody's going back and checking it right now for us. Emily, can you get on that?
Yes, sir.
Can you replay the live stream? You should have that ability. I set it to that. All right, here goes White County. Is that Luke Byrne? Byrne's going to send it to Tanner Cash. Come down the sideline. Oh, but the ref's going to be a big buzzkill. Call him out. Yep.
The question is, who scored the goal?
For us, yes. Just give me a number. Definitely feel a little momentum for the Warriors right now. Something that we really... Oh, Angel Herrera is going to kick it deep into Dawson territory.
It was number 7.
Oh, I thought it was number 7. I don't want to second guess myself though.
All right, our crack team of spotters has told us that it was Tanner Cash, the senior striker from Mossy Creek, who scored that goal, put the Warriors back into contention. What's that? Tanner's a junior? Well, the junior striker for Mossy Creek. So let's see here, Mackenzie. 30 minutes left in the contest, 2-1 game. Tigers on top. This would be an upset for the Warriors to win. Though new life was breathed with that into the Warriors with that quick goal. Dawson trying to wrestle back momentum, you can tell, kind of slowing things down, methodically moving their way down the field. Here we go. There is, who's 8? Is that Byrne? So another issue, friends, here at home, these are more excuses for Mr. Lundy, is, a nice shot there. I think that was Matt Byrne that shot that. But it was an even better save. Another issue here in our press box, we have the lights out because our cameras have to see through the windows, but when the lights are out, it's hard to read a roster. So hopefully this will be the last game we have like this. They should be done in this Renault in about 2 weeks. Number 8 is Caden Frost. That was the name I was looking for. That was Tanner Cash and Ryland Cantrell, the captain, wrestling away at the midfield stripe. It's going to be out on white Tiger ball. Tigers substituting. And here comes the throw in. Herrera knees it out of there. Palmer heads it. Scratch that. Caden Frost. Caden Frost at the midfield. Just got juked. Oh, we took it away with Cantrell. Mackenzie, you can feel the momentum. You can feel the Warriors trying to wrestle it away. And I was wondering that one might get called. So a foul there on, was it Palmer? Going to have, it's not stoppage just yet, but we are taking a little breather here as a Dawson player is either kneeling or tying their shoe. Nevertheless, the penalty kick will go on. That's off the top crossbar. Football, it would have been 3 points. In soccer, it's none. All right, friends, 27 minutes to go. White County 1. Dawson Tigers 2. White County's only goal coming just about 5 minutes ago off the foot of junior Tanner Cash. That's Ryland Cantrell that's going to send it back to John Moore to get things reset and take another stab at this thing. Cantrell dancing all over the midfield here, taking it almost like a one-man wrecking crew. Nice little touch to the sideline. That's going to pass it. Can't see that side man, but he's going to pass it to the striker. Cantrell again fearlessly takes a knee. It's down right now. Play continues. Luke Byrne on the back line is going to bail us out for a little bit here. And now we're going to call it out. Nope. We're stopping the clock here for an injury, I presume. Nope. Yellow card. Yellow card on Dawsonville. Mackenzie, did you see what happened?
Well, what I saw was a Dawson player slide tackle Rylan Cantrell, I believe. He went down. He was laying down as the play continued, but then eventually that yellow card came in.
Yeah, I think the yellow card came on some kind of, going to use your SAT word for the day, fracas down here on the left side of the goal. Something happened down there. Maybe there was unpleasantries shared. But here we go. Time is going to get going again. 1 tick away from 26 minutes left. And John Moore will boot us into action. That's the wine claw. Football does it too. The same referees do the same motion. And it's really because instances like this where you have a big distance between the clock keeper and the referee, so they want a very obvious motion. Okay. Here we go. That's Caden Frost, the midfielder, giving chase. Going to get a little bit of help there. Tanner Cash seizes the opportunity with Frost. Now the two are working together in duo, trying to get down the field, but no dice there. Trying to get a number on those Dawsonville players. Nine is Raul Ruiz. Pretty sure he was the one who assisted on that one spectacular goal in the 30-minute mark. Kicked it right in, and great little one-timer, if you want to use a hockey term. All right, here is Wesley Seabolt with the throw-in. Seabolt looks for his man, sends it down the field. Nice pass. See if something develops here. Oh, and high kick just off its mark. They were looking for Frost there for a header. Got Dawson's keeper, though, well out of his comfort zone, but unfortunately no points. The captain's going to inbound it here. White County has a little bit of momentum. Hasn't necessarily existed on this end of the pitch, so we're going to got to take our shots. Cantrell, speaking of, tries to take a shot, but it careens off of Sean Barfield's foot. And now we're back into action. That's Zach Glenn, senior from Saltee. I'm kidding. I don't know if he's from Saltee. He is in my first block, though, and he's a very good young man. But we've got a flag substitution for Dawson. Is that what we're waiting on? That's the thing in soccer. Like, you can waste a lot of time, right? Okay, here we go. 23 minutes left. My partner here, Mackenzie's gone quiet. I think she's just speechless.
Sorry. Yeah, this game is just making me speechless.
Killing me, Smalls. Okay, here goes Dawson. But was that Alex Sanchez out there who got substituting in, who had that ball steal? All right. Kind of a midfield battle going on here. Ever since that goal by White County, the ebb and flow of this thing has gone a lot quicker. Of course, as I say that, number 9, Raul Ruiz for Dawson, kind of takes over and showing off his fancy footwork and his, cardiovascular strength. Who was that for White County, and is he going to pick up a card? Show me your number, young man. Yep, number 8. That's Caden Frost. Caden, stop the time here. All right, it looks like that's going to earn Caden at the minimum a trip to the bench. I did not see a card come out. Mackenzie, did you?
No.
But it is going to be a penalty kick. Penalty kick from a precarious position here on the field. As Caden goes out, can you tell who that is? I can't see a number. All right, here we go. Penalty kick from Dawson. The student section full of middle schoolers and high schoolers is trying to make some noise. Mackenzie, you think he just tries to take the shot, or is he going to try to pass it?
I think it's going to be a
try. Deflected there by Herrera. Just enough to take it offline. I heard that. My camera operators are yawning. It is definitely past their bedtime. Okay, here we go. Corner kick from Dawson. Was that Seabolt that headed it out of there? And then another good kick to clear the air and clear us of all this. Luke Byrne is just manhandling his way down the field, and Angel Herrera is going to shove it out the back door all the way down to the 30-yard line. Boy, that could have been a tight spot, but we got out of it in a jiffy. Okay, my students are looking at me like I'm insane. I'm okay with that.
You're not that insane, no problem.
Okay. It is 20 minutes left in the game, even though okay, that's actually right. Okay, way to go, clock keeper. All right, there's Caden Frost. Going to send it to Tanner. Got a 1v1 situation. Oh, that's what he wanted. Oh, it just got a little bit ahead of him, but see if we can keep this momentum up. Here we go. He's going to get another shot. Oh, but that one is safely in the arms of the keeper for Dawson. Mason Collar. Collar with a K. Kollar. All right. Yeah, it feels like White smells an opportunity and has some life. All right, here goes Tanner. Tanner's directing traffic downfield, trying to get his teammates in an attacking formation. But Dawson smartly cleared it. Who's that streaking down the field? Is that Luke Byrne? Luke's motoring. Luke's going to take a shot on goal. Certainly going to put this keeper under some pressure. Even if it doesn't get in, it's got to. I mean, I'm hoping there's some kind of cumulative effect of having more people throw things at you. If people threw things at me, the more they threw at me, I would be a little more unnerved. But here we go. There's Seabolt with a little dead leg Euro step. Big collision there at the 40-yard line, but White retains possession. White trying to move it downfield. Mackenzie, it just seems like our shots on goal are coming, from that 10-yard line and out area. And I'm sure someone who really knows soccer is going to say, well, yes, you idiot. That's how it has to happen. But, boy, it would be nice to get those shots on goal a little bit closer.
Definitely the wings are working overtime.
Well said. All right, here goes White. Owning the midfield, trying to come down the pitch. Here's Tanner. Tanner's going to take a shot on goal, but that one's just too wild, too much mustard on that taco. Wait, scratch that, reverse it. I think baseball is back. Let me see if we can get, Emma, can you get us a score on how the baseball game turned out? So our crack squad of researchers is going to effort the score of the varsity baseball game. So, yep, it would have been at Lumpkin. They play Lumpkin this Thursday here at home. And from our reports from the Associated Press, White County lost to Lumpkin 2-0 in Dahlonega. All right, Seabolt going to toss it in. Dawson clears it. Oh, this could be trouble. We got a one-on-one situation. Keeper on striker. Whoa, and he gets nutmegged for the goal. At 17 minutes and 15 seconds, Dawson takes a 2-point lead. Definitely unfortunate. Oh, things were going so well. Just felt like it was going the Warriors' way. And then he got behind that back line, and it was off to the races. Is that number 7 that did it? Was it number 7? We're gonna give it to Edgar Trejo, number 7. And Edgar, if your family's watching and you didn't get it, well, you can just. I think you should take credit, young man. But anyway, that one hurts. You knew once he got past Herrera, we weren't catching up. And that might have gone through John's legs. That one hurts. Okay, here comes another deep shot. Moore's going to come well out of his box, though. Grab that thing and send it back into play. Because we only got 16 minutes here left in this contest, folks. Herrera's going to boot it even deeper. Dawson smartly runs down there, going to try and show off their legs. And now we got some dribbling and some dancing out on the wing. Okay, McKenzie, 16 minutes left in the game. Down to that last third of the contest. This is where everybody's gas tank is running on E. Oh, that was a nasty collision. And another one from Dawson. While Charlie Palmer is asking for a little relief from the umpire. Game continues. Tanner Cash down there. It's a 1 versus 2 situation. It's going to get a little bit of help from. Actually, that was scratch that. Caden Frost down there going to get a little bit of help from Tanner Cash, but to no avail. Here comes number 15, Sean Barfield, down the field along with Luke Oliver, number 4. That's Jesus Sandoval and Tanner Cash out on the wing here. I'm getting a matchup of trying to see numbers. I can't see numbers. Zach Glenn and Raul Ruiz, number 9. All right, here we go. A lot of fighting for position down there. Oh, that was a hard throw down for, let's see here. You see that number? 18? No, 18. As Jacob Felcall going to pick up a yellow card, threw down Wesley Seabolt. He did it in front of 2 umpires. It was, you like how they make, stop the clock here. You like how the umpires make notes like on a little note card, but they're both making notes. So you wonder, like, are they both writing, 14 did it, gave him the business. I mean, like, but they're writing those notes. I mean, they are getting after it. Okay. So notepads are securely back in pockets. Wind the clock, says the umpire. Seabolt, who was the offended party, kicks it down the sideline, and here we go. And unfortunately, Ryland Cantrell stepped out, or at least so says the official. Well, Mackenzie, stranger things have happened, but with 13 minutes left, we're going to have to get our motor scooter going. Sorry, outdated reference. Need to get going.
Motor scooters going?
Yeah, motor scooter. A mean motor scooter. I refer you to the old song Alley Oop.
I refer you to the 21st century.
Oh. If only you said that louder, it might have been more funny. Okay. Herrera is going to kick it out of there. And, we're going to stumble over ourselves for a second, but a good little touch to Zach. Glenn's going to send it to Frost. Frost kind of gets it taken away from him. Back to Glenn. Glenn passes it off to Cantrell. Cantrell says, let's reset this thing. Here comes Herrera. Herrera says, let's check that back down to Seabolt. Seabolt going to send it to the midfield. See what we can do pressing this defense in the middle. There goes Cantrell. Yep.
Dawson is very contact heavy this game. Definitely throwing our players down.
Yeah, there's some physicality out here. It's interesting. I heard there was a fair amount of physicality in the JV game last night with Dawson as well. Had 2 yellow cards so far this evening, though. Maybe I don't want to see any more, but might be seeing some more as frustrations get high and the tension gets even higher here with 12 minutes left to go. Reminder about the broadcast here. Baseball versus Lumpkin County here at home. It's going to be the second game of the 3-game series with Lumpkin County. We just dropped the first one, unfortunately, 2-0 over in Dahlonega. So we're going to regroup, probably get some practice in on Wednesday, and then we will be live streaming that game on Thursday evening. Cantrell sends it to Cash. Cash over to Byrne. Byrne sends it down. I think he was expecting some help on the wing there, but he didn't get it. Looks like maybe some miscommunication. Who's out there on the wing? I can't see. I need binoculars. Okay, Seabolt's going to head it. Cantrell's going to steal it. Glenn's going to touch it. Byrne.
Just going to pinball it back and forth.
Yes, Byrne's going to possess it. And I'm running out of verbs. All right. Last time that situation happened, they got behind our back line and it ended up in a quick goal. So very glad to see Herrera stop that thing. Like Gandalf, you shall not pass. Lord of the Rings, children. The kids don't get the references. Okay, you knew that one? Did y'all get the Lord of the Ring reference? Lord of the Ring, not Wolverine. Oh no, here we go again. Woo! That was close. Tell them what happened, Mackenzie.
That would be number, turn around.
The striker got down there, and then what did he do?
He tried to kick it by the side, but it ended up going into the side of the goal instead of inside the goal, which is actually what we want, but not what they want.
Yes, Sean Barfield, number 15. No, 18. What just happened? Jacob Felcall. And a bug just flew in Mackenzie's face, and I think we've lost her. The bug got her. Okay. The sun has gone down, and the time is winding down here in Warrior Valley with 9 minutes and 35 seconds left. You know, when those strikers get the ball, they can make stuff happen. It's just getting it to them. Here we go. Here's another chance. Good ball placement there by Byrne, but just missed the header from Tanner Cash. And that could have been it. Cash is going to press his man. He's assisted by Glenn. A lot of jockeying out here with Glenn and 24, Jesus Sandoval. Cash is going to quickly inbound it. Kinsey feels like this is as good an opportunity as we're going to have right now to try and get back within striking distance. A lot of pushing and shoving there. No foul. Oh!
Good save by John Moore.
Yes, the demonstrative in how she said it, but she's not wrong. Good save by John Moore. John Moore did diving save off to his right. He's had a couple of those one-on-one situations tonight, and I think on two of them he was not the winner, so we're glad to see he won that one. But that will bring up a corner kick.
Outie.
That is an outie. If it were a belly button, it would be an outie.
Outie.
It would be an outie, or if it were an imported car, it would be an Audi.
It would be an Audi from White County. Ooh.
Oh, no, they said it was off us. Yes, you were a poet and didn't know it. The timing of the rhyming. All right, here we go. What? White County's, Dawson's not trying to play keep away, though. They are staying aggressive. Wow. And we narrowly escaped disaster there. Got a White County player down on his hands and knees. The referee on the far side of the field is going to investigate the status of Heavens to Betsy, one of our back line guys. He's limping a little bit off the field. Gonna have a substitute. Who's that headed off? Who's headed off? Is that Zach Glenn? Is it 17? No, he's right here. Someone headed off and got substituted in for. I'm sorry, folks. I couldn't spot him. Next time we do this, I'm giving the kids some binoculars. Okay. As the midfielders catch up, we're going to press the issue because time is not in our favor. Vicious slide tackle there, or at least it looked vicious. Caden Frost pops up, though. Now Tanner Cash, number 7, the junior, as I'm told, is going to inbound it. If Coach Colquitt's got any tricks in his bag left, we need them. That was Matt Byrne with a heavy touch that went wide of the mark. And we are definitely in keep away mode if you're Dawson. That's the younger Byrne down there.
Good
Resting control.
Yes. Had a replay last time he got behind.
Yes. Cash going to send it on to the other wing. And Matt Byrne sent it down the field, but his man was just a little behind it. Nope, scratch that. That was Charlie Palmer that sent it down. Anyway, here comes Dawson. Dawson got a good patch, good hit down the pitch. John Moore gets to it, though, and saves it. You know what? I think I'm just going to shut up for a little while and let y'all watch the last 3 minutes of this game. But that was our chance. Did you see that? Okay, well, as soon as I shut up, we get a shot on goal. So maybe I need to hush up some more. Maybe let's do it. Let's see if that works. Mute me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the Dawson and White County game. The final score is 3-1 with Dawson winning. Have a good night, everybody. Thursday night baseball. Tune in. You better. We work hard. Good night.